Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Big show. I mean, this stream last week took 2.5 hours of my life away. Who knows how long we'll be here for today? Craig's been shilling some bloody alcohol-driven content today over the past sort of 24 hours. So who knows how long we'll be in the house, guys. But GM to everyone. Obviously, it is GA in Australia now. So we are also joining you in the afternoon/evening.
It's GN for me.
I mean, yeah. What are we? We're at 10 p.m. So it's GN. But yeah, mate. How you going, Craig? Eli, how you both doing?
Good, my man. Good. I'm good. Thank you. It's a celebration, man. There should be more alcohol on the timeline. If I'm noticing one thing, I'm noticing no one holds Bitcoin because Bitcoin's at 111,000 all-time high, and people on the timeline are so morbid. So I'm guessing everyone's sidelined. So congratulations to me, I guess.
Congrats to you. Yeah, I mean, I hold 0 Bitcoin, so that basically describes me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look, and Eli, we welcome you to buy in any time from now until about 150, man.
Yeah, so you can dump on me.
But on a more serious note, congratulations, Bitcoin all-time high, so good. Great to be here with you two lads. Eli, sorry I spoke too long. How are you, my man?
No, go for it. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm sidelined. I'm watching Bitcoin run, praying to God one day in the near 10 years that we lose Bitcoin dominance. And my alts that were sold to me with a dream finally start running. But other than that, been great. Abstract's been heating up in some of the best ways and some of the worst ways. So I'm excited to talk about that. But yeah, everything's good.
Well, let's dive straight in. Obviously, overnight, BTC still around 111K. Altcoins are starting a little bit rally. Abstract chains doing pretty good. I mean, we will, as Eli just mentioned, discuss the goods and the bads. But I mean, there's so much happening on the chain. I mean, Moody Madness, we played that yesterday on stream. We obviously had the Fugs mint. We had the Monsters mint a couple of days ago. Final Bosu revealed as well, / they are revealing still. We've got new games coming to the platform. We've got so much happening in the next week or two, guys. So be sure to make sure you tune into Greeny's Greeny stream on Abstract, guys. Not Eli's and not Craig's today.
Is that what we're doing again?
Yeah, so I'm giving out more Monsters mints on mine, everyone. So I mentioned
I'm giving away Paulie.
No,
I'm talking smack, guys. Follow whoever you want to follow. We all appreciate the content and the supporters out there. But yeah, no, well, let's dive in because that's really the heat of the topic right now is, I mean, well, Twitter's just been absolutely horrendous today for me. I can't even look at my DMs. So if you DM me, I apologize. I can't even look at them. I mean, outside that, we've obviously had
wait. Hold on.
What?
You did not, there's no shot you did this. On my tweet announcing the stream, you tweeted your link under and said, "Come tune in." That is
with a referral link to some other product, probably as well. It's brilliant.
Get him. Wait, I just fucked up. Okay. Wait, I just fucked up. I accidentally meant to hide your comment as a joke and I blocked you.
Yeah, I did. Wait, if someone comes in and shills a referral, I hide their reply straight away. I'm like, bro, come on. Funny. Like, how dumb are you? I'm not going to bloody let your reply shill your referral. Like, come on, man.
It's funny you say that because I just did the stream with the YGG founder. They just launched the LOL land and they gave me, I had my referral. I was able to shill it before most people. But before I even got to put my code in, people started already shilling their shit. And then Icy, who I love him, he's the best dude ever. He posted his referral link, made a big post about it, and tagged me. So I kept getting responses, notifications. I'm like, oh, people are using I saw someone say, just use your link. I'm like, oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm like, people are using my link. I click on the notification and it's under Icy's tweet. I was just tagged, so I was getting fake outs. Yeah, I mean, like, I've been a big fan of Greeny for a long time, and I finally feel like he's stepped up to the plate, and I think he's worthy of a follow.
He's worthy of a follow.
Am I worthy of a follow back?
Oh, no, I think about it.
Eli, what are you drinking there? Is that some ginger infused?
I've been a big fan of Greeny for a long time. No, it's I finally feel like he's 0 calorie, just flavored water.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, I'm not a drink drinker. Definitely not
that's
on
good.
it.
You shouldn't be, man. You shouldn't be. Hey, guys, I thought just before we get into the show, I did put a tweet out asking the viewers what I should do on camera, and Shuey was the winner. And interesting enough, Red Bull did a Shuey, and I didn't even know they're going to do that. So
I was going to ask you about that.
I'm going to do the Shuey obviously live now because I'm a man of my word.
Yeah.
And what I thought was fantastic is that Red Bull decided to honor me with an NFT as well, which I thought was pretty.
What? That's so fucking bad.
Well, okay, so I mean, I was going to bring it up later because I thought it was interesting. Fuck, I don't want to ruin the flow. But yeah, so Red Bull, they did their Red Bull Formula One moments mint, right? Two of them are you could do 2 of the free ones, you could do 2 of the paid ones. The paid ones, you have a chance to get silver or gold. And each week you get 2 different types of arts. One of the moments represents a moment in racing in F1, and one of them was Australia.
Yeah,
and the artwork is a Shuey, and so that's weird, what I thought. It was so weird. I thought you planned that. I thought that post was meant to be around that.
Nah, it's total coincidence. I was just sitting there last night with my wife, and I go, "Fuck it, it's Bitcoin to hit all-time high. No one's doing anything. What would be funny on camera to do?" And one of the things that came up was a Shuey. And then I woke up this morning and they're doing a Shuey NFT. So I'll show you guys what I've prepared earlier. I've got a tray here.
Holy, it's a whole tray, mate.
So I've got a tray, a shoe.
What beer is your choice today, mate? Is that a Little Creatures or?
It's well worn.
What's the choice of beer?
That's a Kirin. It's a Japanese beer.
They're good. They're good, those. I like those.
And I just want to prove it's a freshie as well, guys. So it's fresh. It's not water. Hang on. No, it's beer. So I'm just going to you guys chat. I'm just going to go behind there because this is going to get fucking messy, man.
Okay. Well, I mean,
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. You might want. Yeah. He's an animal. I mean. Is he actually going to do it?
Yeah, he'll do it. Don't worry. I mean, like, I don't think I've actually ever done a Shuey.
I've never done a Shuey.
Look, I'm a hygienic sort of guy. I'm not really about that sort of life. Here we go, chat. Live on the show. Someone clip this.
1. That shoe looks disgusting too.
It looks disgusting. I literally said the same thing. All right,
and this is to celebrate Bitcoin all-time high.
This is so. Oh, dude, he's missed half the beer.
What a champ! Yeah,
not bad.
There you go. Ooh. Yo, he's an animal. Craig's neighbors must love him. Yeah, I agree.
I reckon it'd be one of those amazing neighbors for sure. But no, well, yeah, I think it's to celebrate, obviously, 111K. He bought the dip. He was very loud about that at 74K. So GG's to Craig and GG's to everyone who's been following him for a while. It's definitely alpha, guys. So go click follow on the big boy. But, mate.
Well, I feel amazing, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that looked purely disgusting, but like a lot of fun. Wait, is that shoe? Did you clean the shoe at all?
I did actually. So I was a bit deceptive. The outside of the shoe is very dirty. That's my mowing shoe, but I did clean it out this morning. I'm just to the ladies watching out there, especially. I'm not that gross, and to the guys as well. No, I'm actually quite a germaphobe, so that was quite a horrific to do, guys. But look,
but you did it. Congrats, Bitcoin all-time high
for the channel, you know. So
yeah.
So guys, continue. Happy all-time high. That's a Shuey live on stream.
I love it. I love it.
Me and Greeny, we were talking about it. We've never done Shueys. Like
I don't think I've ever done one.
Nah.
Yeah.
I try not to. But yeah, I thought all-time high. Fuck it. Maybe that'll get me a sponsorship. So guys, sing out if you want to sponsor.
Maybe Red Bull's watching, Craig, and we're about to get a Red Bull sponsorship.
You know what? You never know.
No, and I mean, I would love to. Do you guys want to kind of look at that real quick?
Yeah. Let's. I think that's the perfect segue, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, exactly.
So thank you for tuning in today, guys. Join us on the show.
I have to show something off. Wait, I have to show something off real quick.
Oh,
you already got it. That's dope.
So fast. Wait, hold up.
Also, express postage and all.
No, dude, it was standard. But then I have this. I'm not opening it because this is the large.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, Greeny, this might be yours, right?
Dude, I'd love it. I'd love it. That'd be sick. I don't know how often I'd wear it because it's bloody hot here, but I'd love it.
Yeah. If I ever go to NFT events or crypto events, like that's probably what I'm like, throwing on.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the Red Bull Formula One abstract collab. Right now, you're able to mint them. You can mint the 2 free ones or the 2 paid ones. The thing I didn't realize was, are you able to wait? Did they fix it? Are you able to mint more than one now?
I don't know, but I've got silver. What did you get? I got 2 silvers.
So I got the free one is 2 blues. The 2 paid ones, I got 1 silver and I got 1 gold. And the gold one was the Aussie. What's it called?
Dude, that's so good.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize a couple things. The rarity actually matters. You have to collect 24 silver to be eligible for the lower prizes, or you have to collect 24 of the gold to be eligible for any of the grand prizes. So it is going to be way more. It's
more to get the gold.
Bro, that's what I saw a gold sell for 0.01.
0.01? Yeah. Yes. No, some of them are starting to sell. Some of them are starting to sell.
People are taking this, semi-seriously.
That's $250. You mint them for $5.
Yeah, bro. I'm keen to flick a couple for that price.
Are they on OpenSea?
So they're on OpenSea. They're on Magic Eden. Also, yes, this is Adam. This is the Hundreds and Pudgy Penguin collab. But yes, so that's the thing. At first I was like, why would people pay 0.02? I saw someone pay I think 0.06 for a gold one. And I was kind of like, why would people pay for these? I didn't know you have to get 24 of gold. Like that is difficult to do.
Oh, I didn't know with the rares you got either silver or gold. My bad.
Yes, exactly.
So it's random. Oh,
yes, exactly.
And so
I got 2 silvers.
I'm guessing we all got. Hey, is that a gold?
You got a gold? I mean, you'll know if it's a gold.
So there's 2 golds here for
gold. A gold chewy.
So should I buy these then?
What is it at? What's it at?
0.0278.
What's that? It's like $70.
That's a 10x on what you're paying. So it's
like 50 coin purse listed.
That's why I was asking you right now. If it allows you to mint more than one, like if you can go back and mint them again, because then you might as well just mint 10 of them.
Just keep rolling, eh?
Like I would rather take the chance and mint 10.
Capture, brutal.
Wait, there's no bicycles in this photo.
That's good, wrong? Wrong, you're wrong.
But yeah, so for me, it didn't let me mint anymore. So I just went to secondary because I thought that was it. You couldn't mint anymore. I ended up snagging one. Someone paper handed a gold, the gold Shanghai one for like almost mint price. So I just bought it real fast.
We are giving away way too much alpha before I have.
It says in progress. So
God.
Have you done the paid ones yet? You have, right? You said,
yeah, I have. So I got 5. Yeah, I got 5.
Yeah, it'll go to your wallet. It won't say finished. Is that silver again? The thing is, it's what? You have to refresh.
It's $5, I think.
Yeah.
What's that?
Shoey. He got a gold shoey.
Did he?
All right, sick. Okay, so now, it makes so much more sense to probably just mint them, right?
I wouldn't. If you can mint multiple, I just don't see the point. Like, because I'd rather think about it. Would you rather pay 10x the price and get 1 gold, or would you rather mint 10 times and you could get a couple golds? So to me, it doesn't make a lot of sense unless you're very desperate.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how we go.
This is for the Shanghai one. I think the Shanghai artwork is sick. And here's the cool thing, real quick. Here's the cool thing. These artworks are all done by different artists in the Web3 space. And so the Shanghai one is from Timbers, I think, from the Chimpers collection.
Yeah. No, massive shout out to Timbers and Chimpers. Yeah, like they were around. They've been around for a long time building in the space. So I love seeing that. Very clean art. I definitely agree with that.
It's like retro arcade style.
And am I right? The next one of the other artists is that Dutch side or whatever.
Oh, let's go! We got gold as well.
You dirty dog, did ya?
That's what I'm saying. Like I think like, dude, when I saw, you can go look on OpenSea. Go see on OpenSea real quick and see what the highest sale is.
Yeah.
I'm interested in.
Someone bought one for 0.01 ETH.
I saw someone buy one for high, like pretty high. Struggling to mint. I just keep maybe refresh earlier with there's issues
to mint. Yeah.
Well, sometimes it'll just say in progress, but it had already minted in your
correct.
wallet.
That's what mine did. It was already done.
Nah, so the top sale is 0.01.
Yeah.
So 26, which is it's still a 5x, a 5x. So
people had them listed, and I was like, I'm not buying this for 0.09. But that was under the impression the progress bars weren't changing. So I was like, oh, I guess you only get to mint one of each.
Yeah. But that makes sense then if you're a collector, right? And you should be out. Why can't I? It's like, why is there no tab to see what I own?
Oh, on OpenSea, I know. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
All right, okay. Well, there we go, chat. Let's go. So I highly recommend you doing that.
Yeah, there we go. And if you guys want, you can go back to the Oracle Red Bull page, and you'll get to see the. I think what's cool is up here, right here. If you scroll down real quick to the timeline.
Sorry, I'm putting it in chat.
Okay.
Scroll down.
Well, here, go up here. Scroll all the way up real quick. So these are all.
We'll start.
Exactly. Right here. So these are all the different cards you can collect. And remember, these are like all different moments in Formula One history. I think one that's really fucking sick. I think you guys might like it too. Scroll to the right. It's an Arabic one. I thought it was a Japanese one. That one right there, the red one.
Yeah, dude.
It like I had to zoom in to look at it in like all its beauty, but it reminds me of like this old. It's not Japanese. I thought it was Japanese, but it's like that old Japanese smoke like painting.
Red Bull,
yeah. And then the one to the left is actually Japanese.
Yeah, that's Dutch side, I think, who did what's the collection?
Renga.
So good.
It looks so Renga based, correct?
Yes.
Renga.
Yeah. Exactly. I think it looks so sick. And then the Miami one, obviously, like I'm partial to the right, that one, with the lava looking.
Is that Alien Queen?
Which one? It should say the bottom, no?
So yeah, it must be her.
I'll read it.
Looks like her. Yeah.
Bottom left, hit sell on OpenSea. You can see what you own. Yeah, but like we don't want to do that.
Yeah, there you go. And then Dutch Tide is who did a Midnight Breeze collection.
So Dutch Tide didn't do Renga, did he?
No, that's Robot, something Robot.
Yeah, that's
Really Robot.
Dutch Tide does
Breezy Nights or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Which is sick. I remember that for 21, 22, and I missed out. It pumped, and I sort of always wanted one. But it's funny, price goes down, and then you kind of go,
I don't know if I want it.
Yeah, no disrespect to the artist in any way, but it does change things, right?
Okay, so this to me is like the part that kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, the prizes.
Umbrella, bro. Let's go.
As you can see, the non-grand prizes are literally just Gate branded merch.
Yeah.
It to me, it's so lackluster. And then this stuff, I think this is part of the platform, like Gate VIP Tier 1, Gate Fee Seaver, some airdrop tokens, and then you get a mug. Like that's dope. Now the grand prizes are kind of cool. Apparently this one right here is signed by like one of the biggest drivers everyone loves, Vander something
sick.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I rate that.
And if it's an actual like polo shirt, it's sick. The fan experience apparently is like $4,000, $5,000 worth, and it covers your travel and stay.
Which race is it?
Don't know. Someone in my chat put it earlier. But again, like I don't care if they're paying for all my travel and my stay and my accommodation.
You go wherever they're
exactly.
Send me far away, man. Real far.
And then the art's cool.
Yeah, you get signed physical art of the things. Which, look, to me, is that a grand prize? I love the artist. Like, shout out to artists. To me, it doesn't really make sense to put it in that category. But I still think it's really dope. The other ones, and remember, again, real quick, the grand prizes are only if you get 24 gold.
24 gold.
You have to have one of each for gold.
As in these two as well.
No, those are blue. Those don't even count. Those are just free. Like those are just to have. Like
so then how are there 24 though? If there's only two,
because there's a silver. No, because there's 24. There's gonna be 24 in total.
Okay.
There's gonna be 24 tickets, right? Yeah, 24 moments in total. So you can get a silver or a gold. and you want to get a whole set of gold if you want to get the grand prize. The silver prize is like you getting a mug, and I'd kill myself. Like, because here's the issue: is like how much
if you spend half an ETH, you could get a mug.
Well, right. That's like the part that's kind of like, it's not extractive, right? Because it's like $5, right? It's like $5 to mint. So it's, I don't really see it as an issue. It just, I wish the prizes on the secondary level were a little cooler. So like, you know, the people who are really aiming for it feel like it's rewarding. But shout out to Abstract and Red Bull and Formula One. I feel like this is really a great activation. It doesn't feel extractive. I like buying, like, I'm fine with buying $5 worth of this art because it's really cool. I think it probably supports the artist, and it's dope to have in my wallet. If it was any more than that, I would probably be like, I don't really like this art that much. I
think the price point's good just to like you just said, man. Also, artists might get a little win out of this. Gives them a bit of publicity. Good for Abstract, and it's a good collab. Well, I mean, I heard Finn speak about it live. You might have been actually. I wonder if you were up. Eli was late one night. And it's when it first got announced and he was speaking about it. And the way he spoke about it was really impressive, man. And one of the things he reiterated like 1,000 times live was, guys, this isn't what we're doing to pump all our bags.
Right.
He goes, I want that to be clear. It's not about that. But what it is about is getting a shitload of people on chain.
Yeah.
And he goes,
do you think that will happen with this?
Yeah, I do, because he said there's two ways to go about it. You can go away like we go, where you mint, and then he said there's another way to go through where most normies shouldn't really know too much about what's going on. So I don't know.
I wonder what that way is, though.
Same here, because I'm not seeing it. So he seemed to suggest that maybe he just means the one click thing, like we just did. But then
you can buy with your credit card. Yeah, but I don't know how. Like, if I'm a normie, I mean, again, it's not for normies, it's for F1 normies.
Yes,
right? So
correct.
So maybe like F1, they have like a commercial where it's like, hey, download this free piece of art or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe something like that.
Well, he said it's going to go out on all their official socials.
Yeah.
So they're going to put it out there. So I think that's the win, right? The win's not Abstract putting out that they've got Red Bull. It's Red Bull putting out that they're with Abstract. That's
right. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how many new, it's probably not going to be new wallets, right? If they can buy with their credit card.
It must be a wallet though, right? Because it has to go somewhere.
No, because it's
Abstract wallet. So you'd have to
must go to the NFT.
Because we already connected our wallet. I assume then
but that's because we paid with a wallet though.
Yeah, correct. Like over on the side it says your collectibles are here, right? It shows you your standard, your silver, and your gold.
So
true. As you can see, they like you can probably add this to your wallets through the Gate website. So at this point in time, it looks like it's all on this website here on Gate.
Yeah. So like, I wonder, which is a crypto platform. Yeah. I guess that's, I didn't. Yeah. I don't know.
They must have another way to get to buy this. Surely not just through here, right? It must be on an app or.
That doesn't make it like, I don't know. I guess to me, that doesn't make a lot of sense why you do it on a crypto exchange platform, something like this. Like, why wouldn't you just host this on a Red Bull Oracle website, right? Because then it's like people who might not fuck with crypto, this is a way to onboard them through like a more natural setting. So if you had like a Red Bull website or like Oracle website, I'm kind of surprised it's on a exchange website, because now people who are like not really into crypto, they're going to see this and be like, oh, I don't want to be on a crypto exchange.
Yeah, well, I agree. Yeah.
Well, lads, some breaking news. Ethereum is pumping right now. We're up to 2.7K.
Send the dog.
My Abstract wallet was going up a couple thousand. I was like, wait, what's going on? I went and had a quick look, and Abster's up 4%. It's up 30% in the past 24 hours.
Wow.
It's up 3% in the last 24 hours, plus a bunch of others. So, I mean, so Abster's at 24 mil. Guys, tell me you got an entry. Tell me you got an entry.
What do you mean? We never got that. We never got the retrace.
I didn't get in, Greeny. Look at it. How could I get in?
It went to 17 mil. That's a retrace right there.
I was waiting for your line down there.
Yeah, I was waiting for the 786, Greeny. Like you reached the 886, like you teach me.
That's capitulation, mate. Holy. No, so Abs is pumping. A little breakout here, but this could be, like we're talking about, a bit of a shift in people jumping on Abstract and going, well, what's the top meme coin? Let's buy some Ab stuff.
Maybe. I don't think so. I think people, I tweeted earlier, I think this is the bottom for the like bigger meme coins on Abstract. I think people are kind of sick of getting
this shit, which is where we're going to take the conversation.
Yeah.
So let's go. Yeah, let's go.
So we've got Pastor Eli here. All right, Eli, take it away. Preach.
Well, okay, listen. All right, so this week we've had an extreme shift on Abstract. The meme coin ecosystem was starting to heat up, and we saw a lot of cool meme coins with cults and cool art and cool characters start to grow. Right? We had Abster, we had Poly, but then we had new breakouts. Like Gunnar, like Dark Pengu, Gunnar, Dark Pengu. We had some of the dream tokens, the Cyclops things. We had things start to come up that had really cool communities behind them and had cool art and cool ecosystems, and they were all doing really well. They were all, again, Abster is the mascot of Abstract, so that one is naturally going to pull people towards it. But you have coins under it that were starting to really pick up steam, and within the last 2, almost 3 days, we've really seen an influx of, I wish I had a stat. Maybe you guys can find the stat of new wallets and new liquidity coming in, but it seems like we've had a lot of people come from the Solana trenches and start bringing those habits and styles of trading into Abstract. We've been seeing new coins spin up nonstop.
Oh, holy! Look at this.
What is this?
Oh, look at this.
Oh, you got to zoom out. We can't see.
Zoom out a little bit.
Oh, it's hold on.
Just can't see the right of this. Now we can. Holy.
Yeah.
That is, so this is the highest we've seen since March 25th. So
okay.
Yeah.
I want to make a comment real quick. There is a high chance that a lot of these, and because I just got off my stream with LOL Land and YGG. Remember, YGG is the biggest guild from Axie Infinity.
Right. Are they?
And he was saying he expects to bring over 10,000 new wallets within this week. He said he doesn't know for sure, but he believes it's going to be around that number because he's going to be pulling a lot of the Axie Infinity, a lot of those Ronin people onto Abstract to play this game. So this is a crazy stat, but I want to put that out there to just maybe that might have something to do with this as well.
Yeah, very fair. I mean, your boy literally tweeted this out a week ago. Yeah. I think we're going to see a big breakout in Abstract chain volume and transactions. Look at this. Time at bottoms as well.
On the bottom. Did you long it? Did you actually take the trade?
Transactions, baby. I shifted over another 10 grand and we're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty.
Yeah, I think either way, whichever was the catalyst for it, there's more people here no matter what. But that's wallets, right? That's not liquidity.
Yes.
So is there a way to see the liquidity?
So transactions up, TVS, so TVL kind of is fluctuating up. I mean, there's a better website that tracks total volume on the platform. Yeah. But I mean, transactions.
But the transactions are up. The game just launched too, by the way, 2 hours ago. So that's something to look out for.
Which game?
LOL Land.
Oh yeah.
And again, yeah. So it's from the YGG guild, the people who made the biggest guild ever for Axie Infinity, like tens of thousands of people. So I wonder if that actually is, because me and him were talking about it. I was telling him I'm interested in seeing it because I told him everybody for the last 2 weeks or last week or whatever, we've been saying, oh, when the Solana people, like the meme coins are going to bring all the Solana people, all the volume is going to come in from the Solana trenches. And then I was talking to him and I was like, wait, but the biggest moves in crypto were from the Axie Infinity days. Like you had tens and thousands, 100,000s like people in Asia coming over into crypto on Ronin to play games. And to me, gaming is the biggest unlock for a lot of these new wallets and stuff like that, not the Solana trenches. I mean, we'll probably get a lot of that, but Solana's already heating up anyways. So why a lot of them don't really have a reason to come over. But either way, now that we do have a bunch of wallets and we have people coming from the other ecosystem, I don't even know if it is them or it's just Abstract people who have been here who are kind of like, all right, now it's time for me to play. But we've been seeing extractive behavior in the last 2 days to where it's honestly made me just want to stop trading for the next week.
Well, I'll be honest. I left that group chat for that exact reason. I'm a busy man. I rarely read group chats because I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes for my business and whatnot. Dude, I cannot schedule a tweet. That is driving me insane. But essentially, I was like, look, this group is not what I thought it was initially. I mean, initially, I think it's shifted, let's say. Okay. So initially it was like a group of like top sort of people on Abstract, top traders, top streamers, top people who are on chain trading. It was a great sort of supportive group. Then it's obviously moved into extractor place because people like us three plus a couple others in the group, we aren't about that life. Like it's pretty clear we've done that all cycle. Our whole brand is literally not extraction, educational focused, right? So as soon as I started to read your tweets, as soon as I started to see other people pumping and dumping token, I was like, dude, I don't want to be a part of this. Like, I don't want to be accidentally in something or part of something. And I was like, well, I don't even read the chat. So I just left. So,
well, and look, the hard part is that a lot of these people, they don't see it as extractive, right? They don't see it as like bad baby. They're just so used to being entrenched coin groups and, oh, we found 5K, let's pump this. Like, oh yeah, we could run this up real quick or whatever. Like to them, it's not extractive, but to me, it's just, I'm at the point now where if I don't feel like a real thesis behind it, and again, we're still talking about meme coins. I'm not trying to get like deep and, spiritual about meme coins, but like, I'm just not interested in meme coins that don't really have like something interesting about it. They don't have a narrative. It doesn't have a thesis. Like again, Gooner, I really had a strong thesis for it because the TikTok account is literally almost as big as the Pudgy Penguins account. And to me, I'm like, okay, well, if this meme is this viral IRL and this meme is like funnier to me and most people, they're probably going to be attracted to something like this. But when I get sent, a picture of a new dog of an owner that's not like interesting, they're just spinning it up. Or for instance, a token that we've seen on 4 different blockchains already, they're just making a new version of it on Abstract. Like if people can make money on it, great. But like, that's not interesting to me. I don't see longevity in that. So I don't really feel like that brings any fun to the space, any cool future IP to the space.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. I mean, meme coins. So I've traded meme coins probably longer than 99% of people in cryptos or CT, let's call it, right? Like Craig and I were trading them in mid to early 2023. So this is on Ethereum before Solana was even a meme coin. I bought Radium because I thought the DEX, Solana is going to be the narrative. Then the DEX obviously is a great beta play to Solana. So we bought Radium. Craig got in at $1. I got it at 20 cents. But then it really shifted in 2024. And then obviously 2025, it took a global scale. You obviously had Dave Portnoy, you had Trump, you had Argentina, you had the Congo. It just became extremely extractive. Now, it moved away from trading. And so as soon as I started to see that, I was like, well, I don't want to be associated with pumping and dumping tokens or people being like, Greeny, like why aren't you trading meme coins anymore? I was like, well, because you can't trade them, guys. They're manipulated by all these FNN stupid groups and people go, yeah. Well,
what do you call them again? I keep hearing you say FNN.
Yeah, isn't it FNN? I think it's FNN. Isn't it?
No, it's friends and family.
Yeah, friends and family. FNN, yeah. And so my thinking around it is that these groups, sure, like good on you, you're making money, but you are the reason these tokens pump, okay? Because you're all buying at the same time, and then you go shill it elsewhere and use exit liquidity strategies to do it, right?
Okay, that's the issue though.
Influences, whatever the fuck it is. Like as a trader, I hate that because I'm an educational-based person in this space, and I will teach you how to trade. However, I can't teach you to trade manipulated tokens. So it's as simple as that. And Abstract is starting to see that, which is inevitably going to happen. Like like as all new chains sort of get a bit more volume, get a bit more users, you're gonna have, unfortunately, the bad side of crypto in your chain. Now, again, I love the Pudgy team and whatnot, but I have read a few comments from certain people in the Pudgy ecosystem saying, well, some of our top giga chads are talking about meme coins. I'm like, bro, it's literally the cycle. I'm like, I am trading these to make money. I'm creating content on these because I am a trader and this is good for your ecosystem. Like you can't like say that it's a bad thing that I'm trying to trade meme coins. Like I'm like, you literally don't understand crypto if that's your current thesis. So I have seen a few little concerns of mine that I'm like, stop trying to be so centralized and just let decentralization take over your consumer chain. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think you kind of hit the nail on the head about to me, it's not about finding a coin really early and sharing it. I think like that has to happen at some point, but it's more about what comes after that, right?
Correct.
Like for instance, I found Dark Pango at like I feel bad saying it, but I found it at like 3K market cap. You know, 3K market cap, because someone like people had rugged it, and I saw the art, and I was like, this like this could be like, I could see this being such a cool character. And so yeah, so I bought it, I shared it around, but I told everyone like, hey, I'm gonna share this to everyone, but please just buy like 1%, 2% maybe. I want this to be a cool thing for the space. If you buy any more, this is going to be extractive. People are going to dump. People are going to get greedy. Please just stick to this. And I haven't sold a cent. Like everyone can check my wallet, right? I haven't sold a cent for better or for worse, because to me, I'm going to stick to my thesis. It wasn't meant to be, I'm buying this early and sharing it so I can sell on everyone. And so I think that's the biggest issue and the biggest difference between, you know, what people are doing in the last 2 days, where people are finding 3K shitters, sharing it around. And then the chart is just, that's why you look at coins, dude, look at coins like Gooner. Look, aside from the big ones that have been here since, or like, you know, the early day, look at Gooner. It's range. It went up, it came down, it's ranging a little bit. Look at Dark Pengu, came up, came down, it's ranging a little bit, but they're not straight up into zero. It's not, oh, we pumped it and we dumped it, right? And yeah, I mean, Polly's on a sick run too. And it's just like,
it has to pull back though. It has to pull back.
Do you think so? Did Absa ever pull back?
Yeah, Absa's had some. Well, Absa had consolidation for a long period of time here.
Yeah. And like, so maybe it does something like that soon.
Yeah. Like
the issue is like, when was the end of that pullback? Like on Abstra? Because was that when everybody started getting back into abstract?
Yeah, probably. When volume went from 2 million per day on chain to about 6 to 10 million per day. Like it was like, okay, well, Absa's the obvious choice. I came in about that sub 10 million range for Absa. I was like, well, yeah, this is an obvious choice. This could go to 100 million for ease. And I mean, like, I agree with you. Green it's funny as a meme. The chart isn't manipulated. Okay. It's consolidating here after we literally gave it to you all at 200K on stream a few weeks ago. So you could have printed a 10X literally in a couple of days. But I've been looking at this and I've been buying a little bit more here. So I really like Guna. Retspa, again, it's been around a long time. It was a really nice breakout. I took a bit of profits. I'm holding some backs, right?
Yeah.
I think like you can't be angry at people for trading. Like it is literally a chain. We're here to make money. Like,
yeah, but it does get tough. Yeah, but it does get tough when like the earlier you share it, the harder it is to sell it.
Correct.
Right? Like Goon, like especially when you make it I don't want to say I'm like the face of any of these, but like when you're very, very, very loud and vocal about a coin, it's like, dude, imagine if K Money sold Mog before it hit like 10 mil. Right? Like after being the loud and proud or whatever, and then you just check his wallet. It's like, okay, well, he just sold half his bag. Like, does he really believe in it? And so I think that's just kind of the tough part. I'm not used to being like a content creator or a KOL. So now I have to understand how to navigate the difference between like how I can behave there and now.
I think that's lucky because people know I'm a trader, right?
Yeah.
And so people know I'm going to take profits. I'm going to take initials out, all those sorts of things. So that I think that definitely helps. But I understand where you're coming from. I mean, Craig's in some of these massive ETH conversation chat groups. Like you were like part of those Mog and Pepe sort of conversations as well, Craig, way back in 23.
Yeah, I was in a group where Pepe got called at 200K market cap. Nifty, shout out Nifty WAP. Called it then and told us to buy. I was asleep, so I woke up, I think, to maybe 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. I can't remember, but yeah, I was in Pepe from the just about the start. So yeah, I've seen the whole thing sort of unwind. And I don't know, are you saying, Greeny, that some penguins are shaming people for trading memes on Abstract?
I think...
Is that what...
Let me rephrase it. I think people are saying, oh, some of the Giga Chads or some of the top people, some of the top streamers...
shouldn't be doing that?
No, I think I'd say, oh, like some of them are trading meme coins, doing it live on the show. I'm like, I think that's great. Like it's education again.
Why allow meme coins on the platform?
But also, it's not like we're pumping and dumping on the show. We're literally teaching you.
Yeah, yes. But here's the thing. And I understand this because like up until a year ago, I was not in a position of influence, but it's really easy to see someone, doing something that you can villainize or think that there's a conspiracy theory, or they're like, again, that happened to you the other day with Dark Pengu. People in your chat thought that you bundled it because you were up on it a lot, because you got in really early, where it's like, it's someone said I checked and I can't see any sell from Eli's wallet. Yeah, I told you. I'm not like, I don't have time to lie. Like, I'm not gonna, because guess what? You lie once and then you have to look around your shoulder and try to fabricate everything for the rest of your life on the blockchain.
Yeah,
like,
right.
It's not worth it.
Too tiring.
It looked like the dev's disabled sell feature on his wallet. Yeah, I'm a holder for life. But like, here's the thing. It's a year ago, I would look up at some of these influencers, some of the things they would say, some of the things they would do, and I'm like, oh, well, they for sure in the cabal. Like, they're manipulating shit. Like, they're selling on side wallets. And like, look, we think that way because there are people who do that, but people are just naturally cynical because it's so easy to get away with stuff sometimes, right? And so I think like a lot of these people look at us and say, these Giga Chad roll people, these streamers, they're content creators. Well, they're trading. They think that there's something mysterious we're doing, something mischievous we're doing. When it's like, we're just trading the same way, acting the same way we did 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, before we were on a camera.
With Bitcoin, with altcoins, I've done the same calls. I did the same calls with NFTs in 2010.
I think what some members of the team don't want is that is the image of what abstract is supposed to be, is shilling meme coins. It's so, and I don't ever say that. I was on the Bodogo show last night and I was like, guys, it is the great consumer chain across so many things. And Signal was like, Greeny, like, is there a spot allocation there for someone who doesn't talk crypto? And I said, literally, we're one top streamer away from abstract probably going viral outside of just crypto content or gaming content on the platform. And so, yeah, look, I just think people need to be careful how they come across, is my sort of takeaway. Like, you don't want to ruin the wrong partnerships with people who have done nothing but support your chain from day one and continue to do that right now.
Yeah. And I will say though, it is tough. And I noticed it with my own like X account. And I was kind of noticing it's really, really easy to fall into the meme coin like trench of, okay, well, this is getting me a lot of engagement. Like this is really fun. And then I kind of looked at my X page. I'm like, I haven't streamed in 4 or 5 days. Like I'm turning into like a coin creator. And I think like that's the tough part between balancing it, because real quick, someone said what you guys do is educational. No, what Craig and Greeny do is educational. They're smart. They know how to educate. I'm just showing up and like doing random shit. So like they're definitely the people to listen to about that. But like that's the problem. I'm still navigating and I'm just kind of shilling memes that I think are funny. Again, shit I was doing when I had no engagement 3 months ago. I had no engagement like 3 months ago, right? And so I would shill memes because I thought it was fun. I want to work for my bags. But as soon as you get some followers, some engagement, then you can do the same stuff, but people perceive it very differently.
Exactly. Like there's always going to be, I mean, I know you follow Trader Main and I follow Trader Main as well. He's a great guy for the space, just super transparent, wears his heart on his sleeve, all that sort of stuff. And even he put a tweet out today saying, "Oh, all the dickheads on the timeline are like trying to get angry at me because I didn't long 95K." And I'm like people just go about life. Let's take this on a life wisdom trip. I mean, now I'm 30, chat. Okay, I got a lot of wisdom. All right, I've been around a while, but seriously, I think people spend so much energy and they waste so much energy on the wrong shit. I get so many things. It's like, "Oh, Greeny, you got that wrong." I'm like, yeah, but how many things did I get right? And then it's like, I'm getting more things right than I'm getting more things wrong. So I'm winning, right? And the question shouldn't be, "Oh, Greeny, you're doing this wrong." It's, "Oh, Greeny, how do I go about doing the same things as you, or learning in a different way?" It's like people spend energy on the wrong things. I don't know if that's just a human instinct, is negative. You have that negative bias. Like when you interpret stuff, you judge other people, whatever it is, or if it's a taught behavior. I don't know. What do you got? What do you got?
Self-preservation or protection, because
you want to be better
for yourself why you're not doing as well as someone else, and the only way you can perceive them as doing better than you, other than your own laziness, is to blame an advantage they have, whereas perhaps they don't have any and their work ethic is 10 times yours. That's probably the reason. Most people that win in life work harder than those who lose.
Yeah.
Losers blame.
And when you say that, people see it as like looking down on, or like, but it's just like it's just the truth.
The way I
like,
see the world, and
yeah,
when I'm lazy, I don't get shit, and when I work really hard, I get lots. So
yeah, literally. I mean,
it's
again,
a video game, man. It's a video game,
Yeah.
and I like leveling up. If you like to stay the same character, that's cool.
It's
Not
funny.
for me.
That's what when I was talking to the Gambler founder last night, he said the same exact thing. He was like, I don't do that. Like, to me, this is like video games. Like, he's like that. Like, and that's what I've noticed. Yeah, exactly. Most really successful people I've noticed. Not that I like video games. I'm not saying video, but like they have that stuff out of their life, and this feeds them that dopamine, like that sense of leveling. And someone, Shachi, Shachi always plays devil advocate, and I appreciate it. But he said, work for your bag. That means the moment you stop tweeting about it, the coin will start dumping. No, but like the whole point is like,
hopefully not. Hopefully
not. Yeah. Like,
you shouldn't be the poster boy of anything.
Exactly. You do not have to work for your bag. That is the biggest bullshit.
You can,
but I can, and I like it if I really like the meme, and I want to spread the culture.
Because I'm having fun, and the moment I stop having fun, and by the way, like even Guna, you'll see there was a couple of days where I got really busy at work. I stopped shelling it for a bit, but I didn't even sell any. I bought. I just kept buying it. I'll keep buying it. And if I go quiet, it's not even necessarily because I'm. Oh, hey, what's that, Greeny?
Chart looks nice, mate.
It looks really good for upside, bro. I'm gonna call. I think Guna's gonna explode up, and it's not like I have shitloads to. I've got less than $1,000 of it, so it'll be much better for Eli, for this to send. But I like the coin, bro. I like it.
That's okay. Here's
funny.
Can I explain something?
The best PFP I've got of my penguins, the Guna one. It's the best.
Here's where I get into like a lot of times, like it's like I clash with people. I talk about a meme and I say I like this a lot, and it makes me laugh, and I'm sharing it. I'm sharing the thesis, and people were like, "Oh, well, you're only defending this. You have a bag bias. You have a bag thesis." I'm like, "No, I don't have a bias because of my bag. I have a bag because of my thesis. Like, I put this much money into it because I had a belief, because I see a vision for it. If I was just fighting for my bag and I didn't have a thesis behind it, I probably I would have sold this by now. I wouldn't have put this much money into it. What I mean? It's like same thing with Bitcoin. Like, people are gonna call me retarded because I put like basically my entire portfolio into Bitcoin after I got stolen, whatever. But that's because I have a thesis, right? And so I think there's a difference. Someone said Gooner's a mooner. Yeah. Dude, it's such a good meme. The fact that someone could say that is so good.
Exactly. But that's it. You can work for your bags if you enjoy it, as you both have just literally alluded to. As someone that doesn't work for their bags, I just trade them, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'll throw charts up. Like, that's what the content I'll share.
That's your working though. That's your working for your bags a little bit.
That's me working for my bags, or more so saying, hey guys, like, probably cut here or take profit here, whatever the fuck it is. Like, I agree, but I think I go about it in a slightly different way, rather than just a bull posting K money mog.
But that's because you're a very technical analysis involved trader. You are analytical. I'm medical. Like, I don't have trading skills. I don't see charts like that. I don't see numbers like that. But I see like trends and pop culture and like, and I love community. And so like, to me, that's my working for my bags, right? Because that's where my skill set is. That's where my passion is. You're working for your bags is charting and throwing up education, because that's your passion. You love educating and you love charting and stuff like that. So yeah, I agree. Like, everyone's got their own style of doing it. And the problem is we've seen so many people who are bad actors that then you see people just doing it the right way, and you just assume that that's also bad behavior.
Yeah, very fair. And I agree. I think, you get them. Well, like, usually it's the negative sort of news that goes viral. It's never the positive news. It's never the good stuff that goes viral. Right. It's the negative. It's the shit talking. It's the look what Frank D Gods did. Like, whatever it is, right? That goes giga viral, because that's just, again, the algo supports that shit. And also that's just human nature.
Well, that's why, like, people can say whatever they want. That's why I respect Kevin or K Money. Like, I know he didn't sell on anyone, because by the time he sold for 8 figures. And like, you only do that by actually believing in it and holding it on the way up. And so there are people out there who do it well. It's just tough, like you said, because the negative noise is louder than the positive noise. But yeah, I mean, so we looked at some of the charts, right? We looked at Gunnar, we looked at Dark Pengu. Did you look at Dark Pengu? I actually am interested. I wanted to ask you what you thought about the chart for Dark Pengu, because I was kind of nervous when I looked at it, but I actually don't know shit. So I figured I'd refer to you guys.
No, well, I really like a few charts here. The Gunnar chart looks really good, so I am currently buying some more.
So why does it look good? Can you explain to me real quick?
Yeah, it's a good question. Dude, slippage on this Pandora is
it's so bad.
I reckon I'll lose $50 per trade sometimes.
Even on low amounts. Like even when I do like $50 or $100.
Yeah, literally $500. I'll lose 10%. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Anyways, so what looks good here is that we had this consolidation phase that we all shared on the live stream here. We had a breakout. Like, let's zoom in and I'll show you. We had a breakout. Ignore the fibs for now, but we had a breakout and a retest. So that's usually strength, where this is resistance, resistance, resistance. Now we broke above it. Okay, now we're closing multiple candles above resistance, so that now turns into support. The fact that it just giga-cent is because volume came in and people were like, oh, this is a good meme. And sure enough, people took it way higher, right? So if you were in early, and that's why TA is fantastic, because you can establish bullish and bearish bias while other people don't. Then obviously I took initials out here, I think. Took a little bit more profits, I think, up here. Not a lot, but I've been buying back now at consolidation. So now what I use is my fib from the ultimate low to the ultimate high. Now, if you generally see strong meme coins, they only ever come back to their golden pocket before their next leg comes up, right? So we have impulsive wave consolidation, impulsive wave consolidation, impulsive wave consolidation is traditionally a bull market sort of structure, right? And what we're starting to see here is that we have consolidated now for a week or so.
Yeah.
And now we're breaking out here. We had a little fake breakout here, but buyers have stepped in multiple days. And we touched the 618 once, and we're back now pumping above the 0.5. So what inevitably happens here is see how volume drops off as well.
You chart the volume too?
Yeah. So this is how you know the strength of a breakout, right? Is we are breaking now. So what is a breakout is a good question too. It's when price goes above resistance. So this is resistance here. This line, okay, is resistance because candles are closing below it. As soon as you start to see candles close above it, you can classify that as a breakout. Now, traditionally, what you want to see is an influx of new volume coming in. So new buyers stepping in or old buyers stepping in and buying more here because they see strength in the chart. That helps it take up, it helps it prolong the sustained move. What I've found with meme coins is if they do break up here, say, for example, but volume doesn't change, then traditionally they actually do come all the way down. And sometimes they break actually below where their previous support and resistance was. So volume does matter when you're trading sort of these lower cap tokens, but I wouldn't even classify 1.2 million. Like that's a sustainable meme coin. That has been around now for a couple of weeks and is consolidating here at the highs. The big wicks, that's just a liquidity problem, right? And sellers stepping in here, sellers stepping in, which is fine. But ultimately, this is a liquidity thing, which we just spoke about, right? I just paid $500 and had a $50 like slippage spread, right? Like that's just ridiculous.
Can I ask you something about
use Luda chat? This is why you should use Luda, because you don't have that slippage. So
can I ask you something about the fibs? The problem is I've seen so many people say different things about how to use it. So you're not going to body at all, right? You're just going from the lowest point of the graph to the very highest point of the graph, the tallest wick. Because I've seen some people put it on like the body of the wick, and I don't know why. And so I'm trying to do like my own fibs on these coins, so I don't nag the fuck out of you guys every minute of the day.
You can nag me, I don't care.
Yeah, but you're also not awake in my time most of the time either. And so I just think it's interesting. So good TA. Yeah, I agree with you, Deju. That was sick.
But yeah, no. So for me, what with early meme coins and what I've literally used all cycle, and like I have a few YouTube tutorials on it, is what I like early in the range is if you do watch these sort of full range at the start of these early meme coins, then that's how you can capture really good entries. A lot of the time, because these meme coins aren't, they don't have as much liquidity, they don't have as much market cap, and they're earlier, you can't really use swing fibs, right? Or you can't really use candle bodies. So I like to cover the whole range by using the fib, right? Like for example, if I'm trading Ethereum, right? If we come and have a look at Ethereum, I've literally got the swing fib. So I've got the low here where price changed from here, and this was the breakout move to the high. And as you can see, we literally broke out of the shallow 382 fib. So that's where you can use swing fibs because it's a far more established asset with billions of dollars invested in it. So you can use swings, right? And I mean, you can use swings on a lot of your favorite altcoins as well. Like, I mean, we took
something
a long
like Abster, you probably could too, right?
Yeah, you can't long Abster yet, but like Pengu, we took a long yesterday because it literally, let me get rid of this fib. But if we come and have a look here from, I can't remember which low I took it from, but maybe it was, maybe it wasn't that low. I can't remember which low I took it from, but I took it maybe from the bottom, but if we have a look, like it must have been the bottom. If you have a look, we came and retested the shallow fib from, again, the change of structure, right? Where this is where I said, okay, Pengu is changing low time frame structure from bearish, lower highs, lower lows, to now higher highs and higher lows, right? And we got a retest of the 382 and we're now breaking up. So we did take a long in GTG yesterday on Pengu.
I hope Pengu's my kingmaker trade. Thank God I stopped looking at that thing.
Green is going to make me $1 million, chat.
Yeah.
It could, but like you guys were with me when I first met you guys. I was trading in and out of my Pengu trade. I think I've lost like 2 million Pengu doing it, which is whatever. It sucks.
Oh, dude, that's a lot. Yeah,
it is a lot, but like but that's kind of why I'm playing the game I am on Abstract right now, where I'm just like, I have my thesis. If I stuck to my thesis with Pengu and I just believed, and look, I'm not trying to be like Murad, right? Murad. I'm not trying to like whatever, but there is a level of truth to where it's like, Bitcoin holders. I know this isn't Bitcoin, but like Bitcoin holders, they if they just believed and they held or whatever, they end up getting like very, very rewarded. And if the people who stared at the Bitcoin chart every single minute of every day felt the pressure of the money and then started end up selling. Oh, Bitcoin. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about this one. Okay. Look, I know people are like tagging me a lot about this. I have to explain, and people who are here early in crypto can probably vouch for this from what I've spoken to. When BTC had its first halving, right? It didn't just pump right away after it had its first halving. It consolidated for like a decent amount of time. Then eventually, the mining supply it caught up to the pressure, and then it ran. The problem with Bitcoin right now is that a lot of people are kind of sitting on the edge of their seat, really waiting for Big Toshi to come out with the merge mining update
with news. Yeah.
And like, because we're waiting for, because merge mining is going to be huge, but that's what a lot of people are waiting for. Someone said that's the worst chart. I actually don't think Bitcoin is the worst chart. Not even close.
Not a bad chart, dude.
I think it's the best chart you could ever buy in crypto right now.
I disagree with that, but it's not a bad chart.
I think the RR for there to throw money in there and not look is like beyond anything else I'd throw money and not look for, to be honest. Like, at least for me, because how much lower is it going to go? I guess that's a bad thing to say.
How low can it go?
So here you go. Just for clarity too. This is November 28 was the first halving in 2012. So I'd graduated school then. Gee, should have bought some Bitcoin. But like, as you can see here, we pumped a little bit into it. Obviously, I mean, this is like, I mean, it was so hard to even try and buy Bitcoin at this stage. But yeah, it came after the fact, right? And then the rest is history. It never even came down to that level ever again.
Guna, let's go, Guna.
So therefore, this is exactly what is about to happen on.
Getting excited.
I'm not trying to be a Bitcoin maxi, but come on. Look, I know, look, like my chat always makes fun of me. I understand it's not Bitcoin. I get it. But like, it's like the same mechanics, right? I know it's not the same, but I'm expecting almost something similar. Look, the chart's similar, right? When it first came out, it pumped up, came back down, whatever. Having happened. Bitcoin's a little different. I think, again, Bitcoin, the issue we're facing right now is that he announced the news, right? It's different than what happened with Satoshi. Big Toshi put news out and hasn't fulfilled it yet. So we're kind of waiting for that update to happen. I think if he tweets right now, I'll tell you this right now. If Big Toshi tweets right now saying merge mining is live and he puts out anything, it's gone. It's over. It is flying.
We need a message, Big Toshi.
We need it, dude. We need a tech. And like, look,
help me, man.
Help me.
Help you.
Well, just to clarify, everyone, again, you have a bottom forming. It can be more rounded. It doesn't necessarily have to be as rounded as that. But this is a clear bottom forming on a chart. Now, eventually, if there's no news, if there's no upgrades, whatever it is, then yes, it can go to 0.
Yeah.
However, this is a bottomed out chart. So this is a very good chart, okay? For the people out there that think this is a good chart, you are not going to make it. If you think that is a good chart, you are not going to make it because that is a bad chart. A chart like this where it just goes green candles up, up, get the hell out and move on to the next opportunity. You want to be buying bottoms. You want to be buying bottoms and selling tops. You don't want to be buying tops and selling bottoms. Literally, so many people do the wrong thing. So
Shachi said this is going to be a classic sell the news event. I think that already happened though. I think like the people who are selling are just the miners who are still selling their mining tokens. Like,
yeah. Oh, Sol's at 183 too. Holy.
Yeah, it's flying. Hopefully AVAX runs.
I'm in an AVAX long.
He did it. I remember when you were like, I don't know if I like that. Sorry.
Shout out to Sexy for the long though. I'm up like 500%. So he's a king. He's a king. GTG printed profits.
Oh let's go AVAX, man. About time. Fucking hell.
Hey, look, if that gets anywhere close to all-time high, I will be sailing off.
No. There's no chance it goes to all-time high. There's no chance. I'll tell you that.
Look, I'll tell you what. JP Morgan.
Best case, $81.
I'll take 100. I'd like JP Morgan is building on it. Who just said who just announced they're building on FIFA? Yeah, FIFA is building on AVAX.
Yeah.
Brother. Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Should I move my TP? Should I move my TP to $150?
The biggest. Okay, wait. Listen. Literally, the biggest sports
correct
organization
brand
in the world.
Yeah,
is building on AVAX.
Yeah,
FIFA makes so much money. It's actually scary, more than countries. Like, that long is nice, but remember who called it on stream? Greeny said it was a bad trade.
I said I think I needed to see a little bit more strength on low time frames, right?
However, can I just sketchy, not bullish?
Conversely, hold on. Again, a lot of people always say, Greeny, how do you know which altcoins to pick?
Yeah.
Look at them versus BTC chat.
Breakouts.
Yeah. Look at them against BTC.
That's the alpha.
This is what chart is this? BTC
oh my God, what is happening? Hold on. Yeah, there we go.
This is BTC against what? AVAX? Okay,
AVAX.
yeah, I can't see. No glasses.
Yeah, so basically, chat, what this means is if it goes down and to the right, that means that you should be holding BTC. If it goes up and to the right, that's when you should hold AVAX. Now, altcoins, I just did a video on this on YouTube, but you will get periods of time like this where you'll have certain coins outperform, right? But over the long run, what is the trend? It is you should hodl BTC or rotate profits into BTC when you're trading. Consolidation sideways, great time to take some profits on AVAX and put them back into BTC. Let me show you Solana.
Well, let me ask you an overall question about BTC dominance, because I was trying to figure this out the other day. What do we want from Bitcoin? Do we want it to just range like for the next few months and that's when dominance starts dropping, or do we want Bitcoin to drop? Because in my head, I'm like, okay, well, if Bitcoin drops, then everything drops. But if Bitcoin probably like sits the same, people get bored, then they rotate to something.
Yeah, BTC needs to oscillate. So go sideways or consolidate a little bit while everything else sort of, as you say, liquidity goes down or people go, okay, well, BTC's probably only got like 30% move left in it. okay, let's go dabble on some memes, dabble on some altcoins. But again,
Got it.
you want to trade that trend. Like I own a shit ton of ETH. I own Sui. I own a little bit of Sol. I own a few other top meme coins.
Yeah.
Because I think they're going to outperform BTC in that short amount of time. And then I'll probably rotate back into BTC. Yeah, DCA heavy in the bear market. If we get a big dip again, I'll probably buy 10 grand or 20 grand, whatever it is, right? And that's how you build it again through that sort of next cycle. So you need to take an active approach.
I'm gonna ask you then real quick. Didn't something bad happen to Sui today?
Yeah, so Cetus had a massive it's pumping though. Yeah. So Cetus had so they're the liquidity provider for some meme coins over on Sui. I don't know if they got hacked, if it was an Oracle issue or what happened. I haven't read any tweets yet. But I did decide to cut spot bags just purely from again, we bought spot down here, so we're in profit.
Yeah.
But we cut just purely because we weren't sure what's coming next.
It was a $200 million hack.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy, right? But here we go. So I mean, Sui still looks great. Sui is about to go pretty crazy, and I mean, Cetus is literally playing catch up. It's outperforming Matic. It's outperforming Render. It's outperforming Stay. It's outperforming XRP. It's outperforming ETH. It's outperforming Sol. So it's going to bounce back.
Yeah.
I mean, Solana, the blockchain Solana in the Solana narrative went down. And people still, I was like, oh shit, people are gonna dump their Solana. Oh, but no one did.
So, like, if someone's not in, like, if I'm not in Sui at all, would you say right now is a good time to open a long?
Oh no. If you get so this would be the long setup. So I shared this with G2G earlier today. If you get a pullback to the 382, which is about 3.43, and then your stop loss below that low, and then you're targeting that high, that's a 2.8. But then you're also looking to probably target the previous all-time high as well. But you probably won't get one here.
Interesting.
Too risky, right? Because I mean, so much goes into my trading, but if you do look, like, we are overextended on a few trading oscillators. So
even still after the dump.
Yes, because these are high time frames. Yeah, because I'm a high time frame trader. Like shout out to Sexy and Aussie in the group who trade scalps, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 4 hours. I don't do that. I just don't have the time to do that. So I trade dailies, weeklies, those sorts of things.
Yeah, because in my head, I thought Sui was only pumping because of the whole Pokemon thing. No, but there's probably so much more to it.
It's so much more than that. Yeah. All right, I need to go to the bathroom, lads. All yours.
Okay. All right. While Green is gone, everyone leave Greeny's chat and go to our. Oh, he's not gone yet.
Everyone leave. No, Eli, you know what's concerning me is this final Bosu pulling back.
Okay, listen, that's what fuck. Greeny fucked up my segue. I was going to say, would you buy the FUD on this Sui? Well, it's crazy because I actually bought the FUD on final Bosu and it kept going down. Yeah, I told you guys. No, I sent you guys. I bought 6 at like 0.14.
Oh yeah, I grabbed one there as well. I've got one, but I see they've dropped lower, man. They're dropping lower. But admittedly, some rares are selling above floor, so we might see the floor.
Who gives a fuck about rares? Unless they're like, dude, because here's the thing. We're at the point now in NFTs where unless it is like the top point one, like unless it's like one of ones or super top rares,
I agree.
Nobody cares.
I agree.
Nobody cares. And so like someone just bought here at 1.1. Yeah, I fucked up, dude. I remember what I said to you. I was messaging you guys. I don't know what time it was. It was like 2 a.m. for me. And I'm like, oh, I just swept 6 of them.
Yeah, that's right.
But then I was like, oh, but I'm looking at them now. I don't know if I like this. I'm going to sell it. I thought I sold 4 of them last night and I woke up today and I saw the price dropped. I'm like, man, thank God I sold some of them. I looked at my wallet and none of them sold.
Just think about the people that bought it at 0.24 the other day pre-reveal. You never buy NFTs pre-reveal. You just don't. That's a number one lesson. You don't buy
Interesting
pre-reveal.
enough, someone just swept 5 of them for 0.25 unrevealed.
Like in total?
Yeah, they just swept 5 then. The unrevealed ones.
Yeah, I know someone who bought 40 of them at 0.24. Yeah, they're not doing too happy. I mean, bro, wait. Well, OG has like 50 of them, but I don't know what he paid for them though.
Yeah,
I think he was buying. No, I think he bought like as that rally the other day. So between 0.1, I think he minted a few, and then he bought between 0.15 and 2-ish, I'd say.
Yeah.
So he would also be down 40 to.
He's a holder. He's not even thinking about that right now.
I mean, I own one still. I actually bought 3 on the live stream yesterday, but I realized the FUD. I realized the sales. I didn't realize that they were still unrevealing. I thought they had all unrevealed, so I took a small L. Why is my wallet not loading? Holy.
Well, I was telling when you left, I was telling Craig, because you said I was like, oh, would you buy the FUD on Sweet? And then I was gonna say, well, would you buy the FUD on Final Bosu? Because last night I ended up buying the 6, and yeah, it's not like Memecoins. It didn't. No. It didn't work out.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I like that one though. The one you have is nice.
Yeah, I was on the floor. I was like, look, it gets me one in the collection, right? But we are seeing. I mean, this is exactly why, chat. Craig and I literally said all last week. Don't fumble into it. Wait till they reveal and think about it.
And the worst part is, I told you guys, I was texting you guys saying like, this shit looks like Ether. Like it looks like Valhalla. And I'm not trying to be mean to Kevin. I'm not trying to be mean to Kevin. Like, shout out Kevin. Like, I hope the project goes well. He even DM'd me to come on stream next week. So like, I feel bad saying this, but I don't see the vision. I don't get it. I don't know enough about Final Bosu, but people are like, oh, well, it's the first anime PFP for, yeah, dude, like you can't tell me it doesn't remind you of these collections, you know? And I'm not, it is what it is. But I don't know. People are like, oh, you can't fade the anime collection of Abstract. I'm like, well, no, I probably can, because and the problem is I faded my intuition, because the project that everybody expects to be the PFP of the chain, or like the biggest thing, it rarely is. Dremilio took days to mint out, and it wasn't an expensive mint, right? It's usually like Puppets, right? Puppets took a while to mint. Or inscribe, whatever you call it over there, and it wasn't like super expensive. And Bored Apes took I think like multiple days, almost a week to mint, right? And so it's I feel like the ones that everyone's waiting for, it's sitting up there. It's like they rarely do well, and it's like you said, like buying pre-reveal, you're gonna get wrecked, but also just like just buying the thing that's overhyped and put on a pedestal. And we've seen this done before, this art style. I don't know what they're doing with their vision. I don't understand. I haven't asked. I haven't looked into it. Maybe it's very revolutionary and very cool and interesting. But yeah, I fucked up. I'm so mad.
So you bought 6, you said, hey?
Yeah.
Crocky.
Yeah, at 0.15, 0.14.
Never know, man. You might get an exit pump. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at what the future is for this project. I just wanted to
I have no clue. I only bought 6 actually, because of Greeny. Because I was watching before I was falling asleep, and I was like, I'll watch their stream.
And Recop one, yeah.
No. But Greeny was like, yeah, you want to hold 6. You want to hold 6 to be in the top holder count.
Yeah, Greeny. Yeah,
that's why.
And then he sells off stream, the dirty dog. Hey, how good?
You can track my wallet. It's all public chats.
Yeah. P&D, yeah, shit, man.
Yeah.
I generally thought they were all revealed. That was my issue. And then Alex this morning tagged me in the Moody Madness Discord. He's like, Greeny, just so you know, they're still revealing. I was like, oh shit, I'm glad I sold 2 out of my 3 yesterday. I was like, okay, that was a good decision. So I'm happy to hold one. I mean, my buy price was what? 0.14?
Yeah.
So if I bought, that's a sick one. I like that one a lot. If 0.15 times 6,
0.3.
It's an eighth. Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out how much I'm down.
Yeah. Well, you're down 0.05 time after fees as well, times 6. So you're up, 0.3. So a third of an ETH. Yeah.
It's not too bad, man. It's not too bad.
800 US, bro. That's all right.
You don't need the money, Eli. I've seen your wallet. You got big bags. You're fine.
I can't sell that right now, so it doesn't count as money.
Crazy, bro. Bitcoin's back going crazy.
Okay. You're about to be a Bitcoin trillionaire, so don't worry, man.
The good thing about the
hey! I swapped all my dust to Gooner just before that too.
Gooner is mooning. Gooning and mooning. Gooner.
So you back winners, man. You back winners. Fuck yeah.
Quick
go
to sell.
Gooner.
Quick. Gotta go.
Yeah, sell. I got to set a sell.
Oh, chat. Hold on. Just got to send it to my side wallets. Click.
Yeah, just full stack on stream.
Yeah, sell now.
Shot you would be on top of me.
No, I reckon Gooner will break all-time high.
Dude,
I see it. I see the vision.
Can we talk about the cards from Sugartown too? Because I didn't get again all these like poker games and stuff. The Sugartown poker game and whatnot. It's just at bad times. It's like not Aussie friendly at all. But
they're doing one right now.
Are they doing one? Oh, so they're doing one right now.
Well,
I didn't even know.
It's a dev test run, yeah. But
But you keep getting like if you hold your what are they called? Cores?
Core. You get a free pass to play.
You're getting yeah, but you're getting extra things in your wallet every few days.
Yeah, the passes, the low passes.
Yeah, but also something else too. I got the pods as well. So
those you had, no, or you just got them?
I think I got more.
Type in no, go to NFTs and type in pods. See how many you have. Because you can search, right? Yeah. No, go to the search bar.
Yeah, see, one day ago, like I got one yesterday.
I was one yesterday as well.
Oh, so they did another drop.
Yeah.
So so
pod. Yeah. Because remember these pods. No, you only have one.
No, but I have one on my ETH wallet.
Yeah, but that's different. That like, do you have an aura?
No.
Oh no, well they airdropped to everyone because I didn't have an aura at the time. They airdropped to like people who are holders of Bored Apes, Azukis, like they airdropped a shit ton.
Okay.
Yeah, these are gonna be sick if we actually if it's what Tommy was alluding to.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, I got 7.
It's 7.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So but then I got it another one yesterday.
Okay, so they might have done another drop then. Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, dope.
And low cards. What are low cards, Eli? What are those things?
So that's your entry into playing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay.
So if you have a cores, you get them for free, and you can buy and sell them. Like, so it's like,
oh my god, 63! Holy.
Yeah. So you can buy and sell them as entry passes. I'm sure they don't go for much though.
27 cents.
Yeah. So it's probably better to play because you could play games, win some money. Yeah. Again, look, if I can win in a poker tournament by going all in every single hand,
that's
probably
so crazy.
Probably you guys can win by actually being decent. So someone said prices under mint right now. If they were okay,
dude, Eli steals all our viewership, Craig.
Steals all our viewership. We're not looking. Hey, remember what I said? Close the chart, spread the meme. Close the stream, spread the meme. Oh, that's a banger. Yo, that was a banger.
Here we go, man. Greeny, it's not a competition, man. We're all
no, you're right, Craig.
Rising tide lifts all boats, you know?
We're all
but everyone jump on my stream quickly.
if you said everyone jump on my ship, that would have been a banger.
Jump on my shit. Hey, Gooner guys. Oh,
I'm telling you, look.
Fantastic coin. Just hit the 382. Oh.
Someone's all right. Yeah. Can you please, for the love of God, pull up Dark Pengu before my chat like stops nagging me?
Yeah.
I pulled it up before.
Did we? I don't think we did we? Oh, but I didn't but you didn't explain to me what you see.
Oh yeah, no. We did a deep dive on Greeny. Yeah.
I don't need a super deep dive on Dark Pengu. I'm just interested in what you see though.
So this is technically what you call like a bullish wedge, right? Where you have impulsive move, you have consolidation in this wedge, and traditionally that means a breakout back towards the sort of all-time high. So we obviously have a fake out though right now, and as you can see, we didn't have volume come in. So what did I literally say to everyone about Gooner before? If you have a breakout and no new volume comes in, then traditionally it does sell off. Now, what you want to see here is a retest and then a bounce from this region. Okay, if we start to close below this previous low here and then really badly close below that low, then we probably are revisiting the 786, possibly the 886 down there. So you want to see volume come in, you want to see this hold here and then sort of set that new high and then that new high low, and then we go up from there.
Well, okay, good. Look, the good thing is that Dark Pengu has a pretty close tie to Gooner. So I just have a feeling if Gooner does well, Dark Pengu is going to kind of be a beta to Gooner. So that's what I personally believe, only because again, I'm part of like the community. It's like a Venn diagram, and like there's such a big overlap between the two. And also shout out Bunya in the chat. He made a really sick artwork of Gunnar and Dark Pengu like swirling together, which was really cool. Also, Bunya, you need to connect with Craig and Greeny.
Hey.
They're really big fans of your art, so you should reach out to them. That'd be really cool.
Go Bunya. Bunya.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Bunya.
Yeah, I think like I was just wondering about Dark Pengu. Yeah, shout out chat for reminding me. Fuck. I'm trying to remember my tweet. I want to see what else I said we were going to talk about because there was.
Yeah, I feel like we've covered quite a lot. What else are we missing? Are we missing anything else?
Look, guys, I just want to say shout out to Bitcoin Runes. Dogs over 500 million MCAP, and it's my wallet's going back up again. So,
well, didn't a platform aren't they listing something?
Kraken just listed is going to list dogs, so I think the floodgates are open. So, here's to my exit pump liquidity. Thank you.
Are you actually going to sell? Are you actually going to sell?
Fucking hey, man! I've been stuck in those things.
Gunnar is a moon.
I've been stuck in the mud for a year on that. No, I'll wait for high. I'll wait for a few more tier ones. I think Binance will list runes. I think they will.
Do they not? Dog is only listed on like not tier ones. I thought it was.
Kraken just announced yesterday. Okay.
So it's obviously on like
else, though?
MEXC and stuff already, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, so actually it is on MEXC, I think. I tell a lie.
Damn, we should have longed it, Craig.
They are. I think they actually are, but it's
I think I have it on TradingView. Hold on.
Can I just ask you guys though? Do you guys, Craig? I know you're like a maxi, but do you think that that's something that catches on? Like, do you think? Yeah, do you think like real volume is going to come into runes?
Oh,
what is that?
That is dog.
Yeah, bro.
That's dog. Jesus.
Look, what I can tell you in my experience is that same as ordinals, when Bitcoin things move, they just move faster than Solana and Ethereum just because of the price of Bitcoin. Whether I think runes will catch on.
Because the concept just seems too, like.
It's hard to say. There's too much friction. There's too much friction. But now
the friction is removing here. That's why I'm wondering, like,
that's what I'm waiting for. So
yeah, I know that.
I'm betting friction is removed, price go up. Looks like it is by the green, not on.
Well, okay, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Is price going up because friction is removed, or is price going up for speculation that it's going to go up?
Speculation.
Once
or
the friction
is price going up because sellers are exhausted and the bottom is in, but it's still down 70% from all-time highs.
Is it really?
Probably. Maybe not
dog's down 50% from all-time high.
Not dog, but the others.
Yeah, the others are actually. Have a look at Wizard MIM Greeny. Have a look at that chart. Yeah, that one.
What is this?
That actually looks pretty good, Craig.
I know, bro.
Can I buy it?
That's why
he's got a bag.
Yeah, I got a bag, man. I've been in there.
Craig's a cold, guys. Craig's a cold.
Look at that. Oh, what's going on?
Can I buy this on MEXC and long this right now, Craig?
I can go.
As a bit of a hedge.
Everyone listening to me right now, I only like runes because it's on Bitcoin, man. I'm a Bitcoin maxi, but
don't Bitcoin maxis hate runes? Like, because it's like,
well, that's what every Solana person says, but Solana people don't know shit, man.
Well, no, I'm asking because like it's like I've seen so many like real hardcore Bitcoin people like see it as such an antithesis to what Bitcoin is.
Yeah, but hardcore Bitcoin people aren't buying anything else anyway.
That's true. Yeah.
So, like, if you're talking hardcore Bitcoin people, look, I don't know. The problem is I don't know the percentages that are hardcore Bitcoin. I think human nature lends itself to wanting to gamble more than people putting a line in the sand going, I refuse to do that. Humans are easily tempted. And I think when
they sway too, if they see price action, they sway.
When people start to see these go again, I mean, do you guys remember when pups went up like 1,000% and Kook was calling it? Bro, everyone on the timeline was bullish on pups. Every single person was ruins maxi, right? A lot changes. And the thing is, a lot can change again the opposite direction.
Yeah.
The thing is, everything pulled back 90 to 95%. Sentiments like horrendous with runes, like so bad that it's like Eli said on Big, it couldn't really go lower. Like the sentiment, there was none. The sentiment was so bad, there was no sentiment.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So sorry to interrupt really quickly, but Bitcoin is pulling back and altcoins are kind of rallying quite nicely right now. Yeah.
Is it time? Is it time? It's time. What's that song? It's time.
I kind of am keen to long chat if we do get a bit of pullback on BTC. Bang. Maybe. We'll see.
That would ruin my life. All my alts would nuke.
Yeah, I know.
You're in the wrong. Okay, let's. No. Okay, chat. New part of the series that we'll bring to you every Friday. Let's look at. Let's critique Eli's bags and make them better. Let's make them better. Okay, new part of the show. New part of the show. Let's go. Okay, spill the beans.
I mean, I'm actually fine with that. Like, I love learning.
No, you don't mind at all. It's good.
No, but like, well, because if Bitcoin rips, then my shit's fucked, right? Then everyone's rotating out again.
No. It's
no. You're safe as long as it doesn't pull back 50%. That's your. Which I don't think it will here.
By the way, when I said hardcore Bitcoin people, I didn't mean necessarily like old head, like 50, like 50's not old. 50's not old. I mean,
stat stackers, or
not even that. Like I've seen some of these ordinal founders hate runes. Doesn't the wizard guy not like runes?
The wizard guy.
The wizard ordinal guy. Udi. Doesn't he not like runes?
Bro, what I would ask is why would they hate anything?
Maybe it's competing with volume. Maybe it's competing with volume to their ordinals.
100%. Like he's got a product on the other side of the coin.
Oh, dude, Dog's getting hammered in my chat. Wow.
Dog?
Yeah, someone, I won't name names, but Dog is the dumbest meme.
Bro, I agree. Do you know what else is dumb? Joe on ETH, and it fucking sent the house. Everyone thought I was retarded when I called house 3 million, bro.
Yeah.
It's so boring. It's so vanilla. What happened?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess like if you spin a narrative, no, but you can't spin a narrative around dog, right? There is no house coin. I wish I kind of understood the narrative before of like you can afford a house now, like because you can't really there's some joke around.
Dog is stupid, bro.
Dog, there is no joke you can make around it. You know what? Everything outside of Wizards.
The thing is, for me, I think the fact that it's so fucking boring is the reason why it'll win.
Sure, maybe.
And probably. I only say that because I also dislike it, but I own it because I'm counter trading myself, if that makes sense. Like I own it because I dislike it.
Eyes aren't there though, right? Like that's why you liked it, because the eyes aren't there. So like that's how I feel about Bitcoin. That's exactly how I feel about Bitcoin. Yeah. Like I don't hate Bitcoin though.
Kind of hate it. Like Bitcoin,
but I feel like the eyes aren't there. Dude, everyone on Abstract. Every group chat I'm in, they're like, "Oh, that chart's dead. Oh, that shit died like weeks ago. Like it's not coming back." I'm like,
I have to say that though, bro, because they sold. I bet
either they lost money. Well, if they sold, they're probably happy because it's at $1 right now. But like they probably maybe they lost money, or maybe people genuinely in the trenches just don't want to hold anything longer from the day.
Correct. If you mention anything from 2 weeks ago, they're not interested because they don't have an edge. So a lot of people as well in the chats were into things when they know no one else is in them, right? So people that say that are just right. And that's why the meme coin, this is what you guys were talking about before. That's why those meme coin chats can break down quite quickly to shit. Yes. Because people are like, okay, we've seen Eli get a 10x or 100x on Guna. We're not going to follow him on that. I don't know why they think that. And then they go, well, we think we can get a better win. So we're not going to get a 10x following him now. Let's go get on the
coin's already run.
But the thing that I've noticed is, and this is my thesis on Guna, winners win. And people are going to chase the shiny. And don't get me wrong, there's going to be shiny things that do run on the side.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But I think what happens is they rotate back to the top, which will be Abster.
Poly.
I'm not going to say Poly because it makes me sick. No, joke. Abster, I don't have Poly. But it'll be I think it's going to be those semi. You can't even call them established, but they're starting to be. And I think
you can call they're the Gen. I like calling it like Gen 1. Like those are the Gen 1.
So Abster for me is always going to have a place, I think. And I own none.
That's a good way to describe them. Yeah, Gen 1. That's a good way to describe them.
Yeah, and I think you're always going to have a bit of nostalgic feel for that. And I think money will rotate because on charts like that, you feel safer. Like if you look at the Abster chart, it's held so long.
Yeah.
Like I can't see capitulation. Like it will, but I don't know. I don't think it'll come in the form of a candle in an hour. Like the other ones will. I think
over weeks, maybe it's like
it'll bleed
out down a little bit.
But I think we'll have. Look, the reality is, I think if we've got TG for abstract, I'm hoping it's December. I think these will pop off multiple times. I think Greeny and I spoke about this. I think Abster's still going to go
100
giga.
mil. Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So you said, so like you guys said, again, I watched your stream to go to bed the other night. Sweet as it is.
I know it's boring. I know.
But like, no, it's not that. It's just like, to me, it's comforting to like see my boys chat about shit.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I threw it on, and you were saying like, if abstract goes really crazy and wild, then like 100 mil. But like, if you're like whatever, then probably 50 mil. And see, I mean, like, I guess that's the hard part. I'm like, man, do I want to fade the Bitcoin of this ecosystem and only try to chase the lower ones? Which, look, Gunnar is a lower one compared to Abster. That's fine. Now, I've seen people not in abstract say, oh, Gunnar is flipping Abster. Like it's going to be the Gunnar chain. And I was like, look, I don't know. And I will say this, on base, their mascot got flipped eventually. Right? Like other chains don't really have a mascot. Yeah. But base mascot got flipped. Is it going to happen to Abster? I don't know.
What was base's? I don't think so, because the green penguin is abstract chain.
That's what I'm saying. It's in their marketing at all times, every single day. But also, like, there could be a boom that comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think there will be.
Yeah.
I think on abstract there will be a.
We're not talking about Pengu. Pengu doesn't count.
Yeah, I think there'll be something new that comes on that chain. Actually, maybe on any chain. I'm actually waiting at the moment. That's one of the things I wrote in GTG. I'm waiting for the next Giga Sender, the next meta, and I don't know if it's here yet.
I think I know what it is.
Do you?
All right, well, spill the beans then, eh? Spill it in the private chat.
Yeah. Well,
what chain is it on, Eli? What chain?
No, I think. Well, I thought someone said Greeny said hey in the private chat. Well, no, I was saying the next Giga Sender on abstract. On other coins, honestly, I don't. It's crazy. I haven't even touched another chain. I've only been touching abstract.
I think that's pretty fair, though. I kind of.
That's probably a good move, bro.
I agree.
I don't know, but I was gonna say big is the next big move.
Yeah, it could be.
Because I'll say this.
I think it needs a Ponzi attached, which big does have.
I'll say this. Bitcoin was the outside of on-chain heroes, which is an NFT. Bitcoin was Bitcoin was the thing that pulled almost everyone I know over to abstract because of that insane run, right? Like that was parabolic, going from literal zero. Remember, Bitcoin launched fair. I bought it, we watched it grind up slowly, and then it ran. And so, yeah, I mean, there's probably going to be a crazy parabolic play, but I don't know. This week was crazy. Next week's going to be even fucking more insane, I'm sure. It just seems like a trend. Every week is getting crazier and crazier.
I think, I think the abstract chain will strengthen up next week. I think the new meta of runners on there, I think will start to simmer down a bit. Because I think people are going to just be like, oh, fuck, not this again.
They're burned. They're going to get burned really fast.
Which is actually good, because I can feel that energy already coming from abstract people. They're already like, oh, fuck. Which makes me really bullish, man.
You want to know why that's happening so fast? It's because we have no liquidity.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's good too. But and that's just what really makes me think the top dogs will shine, because I think people would just be like, right, we wanna try get an earn on XP. What are we going to put our money in to hold our Ethereum? And they're going to put it in baskets that they feel safest in. Abster for me has got to be one of them. Not chart wise, but just chart wise,
safety net wise. You feel okay holding.
You're not going to wake up to 80% down. Right. Actually, big as well, bro. What? That's 10% maybe down. I don't know, man.
Now, unfortunately, I did throw in my entire port at 1.7, so I am feeling that right now. But yeah, no, I agree. I think this is kind of where people are going to get burned. They're going to be like, I just want to go back to something that feels like home.
I think it'll mature.
I know that sounds corny, but something that's more fun, something that people actually enjoy, the community that it's built around it, not just the next picture of someone's dog or we totally missed the talk about one of the biggest subjects that happened today. Fuck.
What was
about the meme coin.
If Craig needs to bounce, totally fine.
About the meme coin that was launched.
Keep going when I go.
I was going to say the meme coin that was launched by the abstract employee. April. You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah, that was the thing that burned a lot of people today.
A meme coin employee launched a meme coin. How did they know?
It was launched from her wallet, from her AGW.
What's her name?
ABRIL.
Abril.
And it was launched from her wallet apparently, and apparently there's some transactions that made it seem like it was kind of farming or something. I wasn't sure about the actual transactions, but I know I had reached out to Finn, and Finn still hasn't gotten back to me, so I don't know if they're like dealing with it internally or maybe he literally just forgot. But yeah, yeah, it was really bad, and it's gone to zero. The chart, it was called Aura, AURA.
Oh, right.
And it was a dog, and it was really bad. Like, and that's also why I left another group chat, because they were just Greeny. I think you're still in the group chat. But I don't want to say it out loud, but like it.
Yeah. I don't even look at that one.
Yeah, I left that because they were shilling it, and it was I was just like, this is stupid. Like, this doesn't make sense. Obviously, this is like, this is going to go to zero. And people were getting mad at me. And these are the same people who got mad at me. And when I called Alpha, the unicorn at like 40K, and they're like, what the fuck are you, whatever. And now it's like 500. Like, I just didn't understand it. But yeah, that's her wallet. Yeah. Right. So it did launch from her wallet. Yeah. And look, here's the thing. I talked to a Pudgy Penguin employee. I texted them directly, and I said, look, I'm like, what do you think about this? And and that person was like, I actually don't really think anything's wrong with someone launching a coin. But obviously, like, how you proceed to do with that is the issue. He hadn't heard about this because Pudgy is different than Abstract Team, so he didn't know. But I was like, what's going on here? What do you think about it? Whatever. He's like, I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I've actually thought about doing one myself, but the repercussions just aren't really worth it. But the thing is with her is I didn't look at the transactions on the chart with her wallet. I don't know if if you're able to search that, but if she was buying and selling, then there's an actual issue. I think
she did. Oh, okay. No, she just bought. She bought. Holy shit! She bought 0.5 ETH.
When? Just now?
At the high of the meme.
So I think she did that because people were catching up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so there's.
Why would you do that as an employee? That's crazy to me, dude. Like, if I was the team there, I would sack that person.
What's crazy? That's the girl that got tipped 9. That's the girl that got tipped 9 ETH, by the way.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. But I think it was by the way,
queen go.
By the way, I want to clarify. I'm pretty sure that tip was by her husband or her boyfriend. They came out and said that it was like her boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's too manipulating things. That's bad. Like, and then they have a go at us for trading meme coins. Like, bro, come on.
Well, yeah, and someone said lots of buys, no sells inside, like probably using alt wallets. I mean, that's the issue. This is the case where it makes it tough for us three to like do what we do with meme coins and have fun, is because then situations like this make people very sketched out and confused. Abstract needs to deal with this. I don't know. I'm not asking for pitchforks. I'm just like kind of really confused, and it sucks that there's no comms about it. I tagged Finn. I texted Finn. He said he's gonna look into it. I tagged Finn once because Shachi actually replied to one of my tweets like asking about it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not the guy to ask. But obviously it's hard throwing it on someone like Finn and them because like they probably now need to like figure out.
Well, it's got nothing to do with him as a marketing person, right? Like,
right. And Tig said she burned the tokens though. Yeah, but like
I was looking.
She did that. She did that for probably goodwill because she knew she was like in a bad position. She knew she was like, "Fuck. Well, if this maybe this makes me look good if I burn the tokens now."
Why would you launch it from your personal wallet? Why not a random wallet?
Because people,
I don't know.
Were they wanting people to follow them because of who they are? Probably. That's the only reason you do it.
Probably.
Otherwise, you got to go random. But you're retarded. What you work there and launch from there.
But if you do, but here's how I stand about that. If they do it on an alt wallet, then that makes them sketchy.
Sure.
So like I
I just mean for the company's sake, man, for the optics,
for
for
sure.
the respect to Finn and stuff. It's like,
yeah, for sure. But here's the thing. Look at Jesse from Coinbase. He's launching coins nonstop. So like maybe there's Trump, like there's a shift in a narrative where it's like,
you're right. Actually, fuck it.
I don't know. I mean, now granted,
I just feel bad for the team. That's going to take some cleaning up.
The way I perceive Luca is that he just would rather avoid any of this stuff. Like when he's leading a company, he's like, I don't really need any of this stuff, so I don't want my employees to do it. Other companies, they don't really care because they're like, no, the blockchain, we're base. Everyone can launch as much as they want. We don't
I kind of agree with that to a certain degree, yeah. And it is buyer beware, you know. And if you click buy, to everyone watching right now, you're responsible of your own finger clicking buy. So, end of the day, you can blame people for launching things, but if you've lost money, this person lost the money.
Yes,
not you.
And my biggest issue also was just like the people that were shilling it in the group chats, like, and not doing any research. And they're like, this is the next runner. This is the crazy thing. I'm like, this reminds me of Solana. Like we've kind of like shifted from these thesis,
like
character driven, fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Where we rallied around almost the same thing for more than 24 hours.
And again, we have like no liquidity on this chain. So everybody, like when you do this, you're vamping all the other tokens. And I knew it was happening because I looked at my charts, and I hate looking at charts, but I looked at my charts and they were all bleeding at once. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, we just don't have enough tokens. But yeah, I mean, like, I just wanted to bring that up because that was like a really big story that I wanted to chat with you guys about.
Well, we obviously had the Loki drama too last week. So back to back. He
unfollowed me yesterday because I went on a space with like.
He's the one that did the dodgy shit, man. The fact that he unfollows you just shows how his defeat, bro. Like, bro.
Just go.
Abstract removed his role, so like respect to them. Like
that's cool. I thought that was a nice stand to make.
I thought it was sick. I thought it was good. Hopefully,
it shows them don't fuck around. You know.
No, hopefully Wolves DAO removes him from Wolves DAO. That like to me, that's what I'm hoping for. So,
hey guys, I better go.
Yeah. I gotta go too. It's
Eli, great to chat, bro. And everyone, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my beer shoey.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good, and we'll catch you guys next week, but I'll be on the timeline fucking around, and I'll jump off. You guys can keep chatting if you like.
It's bedtime. It's about to be 12 a.m.
Yeah. I gotta go mow the lawn. We finally had some back-to-back sun. It's like in chat, it's like whoo, yeah.
Let's go. But lovely to chat, boys. Lovely to chat as always, Eli. Thanks for all the abstract alpha. Guys, make sure you follow Eli if you want the hottest coins hot off the press on abstract.
No, come on.
If you want 3K entries, guys,
no, stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. My abstract font.
Don't do that. Thank you so much, guys. This was really fun. I'm happy we're making this a permanent thing.
Yeah,
it's a blast.
100%. Easy. All right, guys. As always, go follow us all. Okay, Eli, Greeny, Craig, go follow us on socials on Abstract as well. We're here every Friday. Well, Friday Australian time, Thursday night American time. So love the show. Everyone, have a great weekend. Thanks for all the tips. Thanks for all the new follows, and we'll see you again on Sunday night Eastern Standard Time. And big shout out to Eli for joining us today.
Yep. See you guys.